What is going on, guys? Uber Guy here, bringing to you another domination gameplay. This is one of my old domination gameplays I got. I want to say maybe 2-3 weeks ago. This is probably my third or second gameplay actually attempting going for the swarm. You know, I saw it up there. A couple of my friends was like, hey, you know, have you gotten a swarm? I was just like, nah, I'm really not into all that mumbo jumbo kill streak shit. So I decided to actually give it a shot here. I am, of course, in a party. I'm in a full party with people that know how to rape just as much as your boy Uber Guy here. So you already know we're gonna dominate. Of course, that brings one thing to my attention, guys. I know how the matchmaking system finally fucking works, guys. It's a little bit difficult, but I actually got it down to a system where, you know, you could pretty much say this is how this is gonna lay out and this is how this is gonna lay out. They go by fucking prestige, yo. It took me a while to actually figure this out and why they were putting us with certain kids in certain times. Did you know if you make a new account right now and if you party up with a party of your friends that are all non-prestige, they're more than likely to put you in a lobby with kids that are no prestige or maybe 1 or 2 prestige. You know, they're not gonna just throw you in a lobby with a bunch of 10th prestige and say, here, try to beat them. They're not gonna do that. But that's how this matchmaking system works, and that is horrible. That is horrible. It's generally supposed to be off KD and off KD alone, which is, I mean, that didn't make too much sense to me as well either, because, you know, there's a lot of try-hard kids that, you know, just strive for their KD or try to keep their KD up, and there's a lot of people that'll just deliberately, you know, what's stopping a good player from saying, you know, I don't give a fuck about my KD, let me make it a fucking 0.4 or 0.5 and shit like that, like most noobs. And then, you know, if you want that beast ass swarm gameplay or that 102 gameplay, you know, you throw in a rape ass class and you just get the gameplay. So that's why I say, you know, you just can't help. You know, you can't fix it all, as I always say. You're always going to have people or kids trying to exploit the game or, you know, find out the loopholes. And that's one of the loopholes that I found out in the game. But despite that, back to my main concept of which I was trying to establish, guys. We are playing league play. So the kids that we are facing, quote unquote, hopefully, are somewhat legit. But league play, necessarily, the kids aren't all that great. They're just... I mean, some of them, a lot of them run shotguns. A lot of them are just mediocre, normal kids looking for an alternative than normal online or core. But enough about that. I have my kill streaks extremely high, extremely high. This is very even abnormal for me to have my kill streaks this high. I'm stumbling. I'm running Orbital VSAT, I'm running my Lodestar, and of course Swarm. So my goal is to try to get the Swarm by the end of this fucking gameplay. It's not that hard to get. I actually gotten a Swarm another time doing kill confirm. Dude, if you're picking up those tags, you could get a Swarm in about, I want to say 8 to 12 kills in, depending on how many tags you're collecting. If you're collecting all those tags, you'll get you a fucking swarm within like maybe 12 kills easy. I mean, it's really not that hard. A lot of kids make it seem like a swarm is a very difficult thing to get, which it is not. Especially if you know how to chain your kill streak stats. Another thing I want to get into. A lot of people don't know how to necessarily use their kill streaks. What you're actually supposed to do in order to keep your kill streaks like one after another, you're supposed to not necessarily hurry up and use your kill streaks as soon as you get them. This is how you continue that chain. I'm going to go into a little bit of detail. So as you see, I'm really close to getting my Orbital VSAT. So instead of necessarily using it as soon as I get it, what you want to do is you want to wait till you get about halfway into your second kill streak, or either get your second, and then work towards your swarm and do it like that. And then when you activate both of them in chain reaction, your kill streaks sort of go hand in hand with each other. So basically, while your orbital VSAT is up, you know, you're in your lodestar and you're using it, you're more apt to get your swarm while getting I'm stumbling over my words. Basically what I'm trying to say is, you'll see in a minute, I'm use my orbital VSAT, but before I use my orbital VSAT, I'm gonna wait till I get about 20-30% into my lodestar, and then it's gonna be a steady stream of, you know, 70 points, 20 points, 70, 20, because however many people that my teammates necessarily kill, that all goes towards my point streak. See how I'm getting 10 points, 10 points, 10 points, and my little bar is slowly starting to move up and down, up and down, up and down, and I killed him. That's 100 points. I'm already there to my lodestar. All I need to do is collect maybe about 4 or 5 more assists, maybe 1 kill, and I'm there. I've got my lodestar. I don't have to work for anything. And then once you jump in your lodestar, your fucking swarm is almost guaranteed if you don't die. You're guaranteed with a lodestar, if they're grouping, maybe about easy 15 kills. If they're not grouping, you're probably guaranteed maybe about 6 or 7 kills, pretty steady. So I'm gonna go in here. I know I'm pushing spawn too much. I don't want them to flip spawn. I no longer have an orbital VSAT. I'm about 2/3 of my way into my swarm. Now I'm really close into my swarm, and that guy almost killed me. I would have been really pissed off, but luckily he did not kill me. I had to jump on him. So I see that they're trying to take B. I'm kind of shifty. I don't know whether or not to use it. I really want to use it. I kind of don't want to use it. So I'm always watching my back right here. As you can see, I'm thinking somebody's trying to flank through, and of course he's not going to come back because I have the advantage. So I'm going to slowly back off this little head glitch here. I'm going to pick up my lodestar, and then you guys will wait for the fireworks, as I normally like to say. So this is my first time using this damn lodestar. It's pretty much the exact same thing as a Reaper from Modern Warfare 3, but it has no to me it has no boom or wow factor. It just has a pretty nifty shooting aspect where I could just shoot, and if the enemy is necessarily on the ground, like right there, he should have died. Normally with a Reaper, that guy would have died, but lodestar, they kind of toned it down. They didn't want to make it seem like a total fucking ass kicking, I guess. So I don't know if you guys saw that, but I finally got my swarm. I really don't see anybody on the map. I'm pretty much sure they're all rage quitting at this point, because when you break out the kill streaks, kids really don't want to play no more, you know what I mean? Kids just like, oh fuck that, you know, I'm just spawn and dying. Why would people stay in a lobby like this? Well, this is why I'm able to do this. We're in league play. If you leave the match, you necessarily lose that. You know, you lose your rank, and a lot of kids necessarily don't want to lose their rank. So I have that little edge on my side, and as you can see here, that swarm is fucking going to town. It's just literally, look at that kill feed. Uber guy. Swarm, when you call in swarm, guys, I want to say, if this is an open map, you're getting a minimal of anywhere from about 12 to about 25 kills from a swarm. A swarm is very deadly. It's literally thousands, I want to say, of just 100 killers all just hitting the ground at one time. So necessarily, if you have 2 or 3 enemies grouping, one of those swarm is just gonna annihilate everybody. I'll go 40 and 2, guys. Rate, comment, subscribe. Uber out.